What up? What up? What up? Good evening. Welcome to episode 95 of No Filter Family Podcast. My name is Taj LaRock, aka Mr. No Filter.
What's going on, everybody? This is A1, aka Mr. Waistline. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hi, good night. This is Mrs. No Filter, aka Mrs. aka Homegirl Lou, aka y'all like my hair, aka oh my gosh, I have a lot to tell you guys, aka I miss y'all. Hey y'all.
What up, what up, what up? DJ Geronimo in the house. Welcome everybody to another Thursday night. You know how we do.
No doubt. Yo, first things first, man. A1, you look like you're driving, so you can't participate. But I want to take a motherfucking shot to 2 goddamn motherfucking years of the No Filter Family Podcast.
My gosh.
We did that shit. Yesterday was 2 years. Episode motherfucking 95. Hell yeah.
99.
We made it through a pandemic and everything.
Yeah, man. That's definitely cool. Shout out to everybody that's been showing support.
Hell yeah. All our day ones, people that rock with us every week. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yours.
All right, so
Good.
what you got, Geronimo?
None.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. My bad.
We right here. We ain't going nowhere.
I was gonna rock with you. That's X. All right, so let's start off. Mr. Waistline, how's your week? How's everything going? I know you're on your way to the airport.
Yeah. Everything's been all right. You know, work. Just glad that the week's almost done. We got a new system that's just been kicking my to get away from. But besides that, you know, glad for ready to start enjoying. Got a week left before I head back.
You're breaking up really bad, brother.
I was just wondering if that was my internet or not.
Nah, that's him. He's driving so much. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So just you know, got a week left here. So just try to make the best of my time.
No doubt. I mean, you've only been there for like a year, so I figured you've done everything you need to do, but, you know.
Yeah, I still feel like I've done enough.
No doubt. Mrs. No Filter.
Yeah.
Mrs. Homegirl Lou. Talk to us. You got a lot going on. You got your hair did.
You like it? Oh my god. It's a wig, you guys. It's so
Is
cute.
it?
She looking hella good, boy.
Who died? All right, leave it. I'll just cover it.
Oh, tripping.
I'm just
You gotta
gonna-
look where you walking in here. I gotta do something better. I think I'm gonna put it over there. All right. Thank you.
Hair and stuff.
Okay.
Anyway. But yeah, no, I was kidding. It's not a wig. It's my goddamn hair.
I was about to say, fuck you gonna wait that short for?
I don't know. It's just curled up a little bit and shit. Anyway, my week is honestly, it's not even exciting. It's just the same old business as regular. Fuck this job, but I'm still gonna stay there. And I don't know, y'all. I've just been chilling, really. Nothing different, nothing exciting, nothing crazy.
So wait a minute. You just said, oh my God, I have so much to tell y'all, and then you ain't got shit to tell us?
I ain't got shit to tell y'all.
Damn, Andre said he thought you got new goats. What about your new pond?
Oh, the pond, yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm paying for that. Let me see who is in here because Shan. All right, whoever's in here is cool. So, okay. So did the pond. The pond is actually completed. I have the final pictures. I'll send it to you guys later. And remember I was telling you like my back is hurting and all the other stuff or whatever. So I went to the chiropractor today, y'all. Guess what? Your
What you
girl
got
got
wrong?
mild scoliosis. Okay? So this
Oh, you can fix that. Go to the Y strap doctor.
going. But I've been, so some therapy is about to happen and shit like that. Like literally how the doctor showed me today, like how the bone was like sitting or whatever. He tried to crack it and it wouldn't crack. So he did some like ultrasound therapy, some shock therapy. And then after that therapy, he was able to crack it back. And I was like, holy fuck. And then now I feel like it's slowly slipping back because my back is killing me right now. But anyway, aside from that, we all right. We don't, we good over here. We chilling in the hood and shit. And that's really much it. Oh, and then Laverne had her babies. We have twins. Quick thing. Twin goats, and they're white. They look just like their pappy, with a little bit of black on their, neck and face and stuff. They're so fucking cute. But one of them is actually already sold, just like that.
Sound like one of Aaron Judge kids. Like they come out mostly white, huh?
Oh, well, the pappy is literally all white. So, and it makes sense, like how Laverne was acting and stuff like that. The girl didn't want to match. You know how like goats mad, like mad long, mad projecting. Yeah, hers was like meh. Bitch, I'm tired.
Just like everything else in this world, all goats matter, right? They're gonna taste the same when they get cooked. I don't.
And
eat
to
goats,
be surprised,
so
she's not. This baby is actually not being sold to for a kill. She's being sold to be at a petting zoo that is up and coming.
I want to know how much you charge for a goat, because pretty soon I want one.
Definitely you need to live in an agriculture area.
I have an area for it.
Oh, okay. Well, we can talk about that another time. Because
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. You know how like people be like DM me for prices and stuff, because it really does depend. And then, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say a price and then like, oh, well, you said to Taj that it was this price.
Oh, no. I didn't mean for you to tell me on here. First of all, Andre said that the goat's going to be sold to a guy in East to make goat curry. Not curry goat, goat curry.
Goat curry.
That backwards ass shit. You know what? All right.
So you a grandmother again?
What's up?
So you're a grandmother again?
I'm a grandmother again. I got 3 kids. Well, technically, I got 4 kids. I got Sugar. I got Curry Dumpling, who's not going to be killed. And I got these 2 hoes. Because I don't even know if they're a girl or boy, nothing. Because we're just kind of like, let her do her natural thing. Feed these babies, because her first time being pregnant, she neglected it. And that's who we call Curry Dumpling. She's like Sugar size, literally. She not growing. But she's
if it gets pregnant, it's a girl.
Well, we'll see. I'll let y'all know next week, because I'm taking a little break, because you know me, my weekends are weird. So this is my weekend to stay in town, so to do absolutely nothing.
Gotcha.
Word.
DJ Geronimo.
Yeah. Well, boring week. It is hot as hell. That's all I can say is it was fucking hot. But other than that, it's the same old shit. Work, but by the way, if you look behind me, in September, it's gonna be a Juve like you've never experienced in Orlando. Come on through. It's gonna be on the 4th. This is the first time it's showing. I gotta figure out how to show it. So it's the first time it's gonna be like this in Orlando. Nobody knows the location. Don't ask for it. You'll get it when you buy your tickets. It's gonna be in isolated area. Vehicle will drop you to the Juve. We all will park. You'll get the directions to whatever parking lot or location that is where the vans or whatever vehicles will be dropping you to the Juve. All inclusive. You come out, you have a good time, go back. You could either sleep in the parking lot where your car is at, or you could go home. It's up to you. But it's going to be something very different. So
it's coming back the same day, correct?
Yes, it's coming back the same day.
Oh, okay.
But this one is actually a Juve. It's going to be like 4-day morning, probably like 4 o'clock in the morning.
All right, I'm gonna have to fuck with it. Only because you're playing, right?
Well, no, I'm not playing, actually. I'm responsible for this guy right here. We're going to be doing, we're like the mascots. We're the jab of the Juve. It's going to be a few of us. And we're going to be running around looking like this guy back here.
Well, if you can help me to look black and greasy, I might have to jump in on that. I don't know, guy. Yeah. Let me tell y'all, Andre, I'm gonna direct this in your direction. But listen, Asa Banton is going to be here on July 4th, and I haven't been going out, but when Dominica's ambassador is in town, I may have to make the tune in. Woof. Oh boy. I'm gonna take a 24-hour vaccine. It's different than the regular one. So Geronimo, so you good? So anything else go on for the week? So we just proper Juve?
Not a damn thing, man. Just dealing with devils on a daily, but you know I'm used to it, so it's all good.
The devil is a bad devil.
That it is.
Let's see. My week's been all over the place, but you know, still maintaining going to work. That's about it, you know. Nothing crazy. Hanging out with my family. I ain't beating nobody in dominoes in a while, but that'd be cool. Geronimo, what you doing this weekend?
You know what? I don't have no plans for the weekend. I think I may have to go to work on Saturday, but that's half the day. And that's about it. I ain't really got nothing else planned.
Okay. We might have to work it out, make something happen, get some dominoes. We may even have to get together as a squad and have us a drink together.
Oh,
So A1 come back and then we'll do it again next week. You know what I mean? We're gonna invite Javon to come with us.
I was waiting for Geronimo, you know.
You waiting for me?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Geronimo don't wait for us. Geronimo just takes
No,
his shot.
no.
What Geronimo normally does is keeps his cup full. Travie Trav, good night. What's going on? What's
What
poppin'?
up, Travie Trav?
In case y'all don't know, y'all check out Travie Trav, Evolution Power. They be getting down on Friday nights.
Mm-hmm.
Friday nights, if y'all don't know, join the group. If you ain't in the group, I don't know what to tell you, but I'd make sure I repost it. You know what I mean?
On
Make sure you
Facebook
fuck
and
with 'em.
Twitch. You can't miss them.
Yep, Team Soca. Can't go wrong there. I know everybody fuck with Team Soca, so I don't even have my WhatsApp open over here. One
But
second.
I was I was looking for it when I went away, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I was looking for it, but then I came back.
You should send us a message, and we you know, I'll send it to you. Travie Trav, I see you got that sundress and mimosas, but you all the way out in Delaware, right? Yeah, feel free. Let me unmute you so you can talk. You're in Delaware, huh? Go ahead. You afraid to talk like fuck right now?
What? Never.
Hey, we can't hear you, Trav. I bet you if I put a pum pum in front of you, your mouth would move though.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. So what you got going on over there in Delaware?
hear me
It
now?
look like sundress and mimosas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Hey, if y'all find yourself in Delaware, let me know. Pull up. It's gonna be a vibe.
Do I need a sundress to get mimosas?
Nah, you're gonna outdo them girls in your sundress. Don't worry.
What date is it actually?
Don't worry. I'm gonna come like P Diddy back in the 90s. That Miami vibe.
Next time we'll try to plan ahead and we'll rent the bus and have the bus
Right.
take us up, bring us back.
Word. I like the sound of that. Don't worry. I'm gonna come down to Miami. We're gonna hold something.
If you come to Miami, I might not be there.
On
I live in
another year,
Orlando.
we're gonna see you in Miami. I'm gonna be salt.
Hey,
I live in Orlando, so I'm sorry.
But yeah, I missed Orlando this year. They told me about it a little too late. I was already scheduled for work, so I was like, man, I'm gonna just miss out this one.
Well, I mean, you know.
Around it.
It's more events coming up in Orlando. Don't worry.
Always next
Whether it's
year, man.
birthday, family stuff, I'm gonna make one.
Oh well, you know that already. There's always something going on.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to worry about that part. So you good? You good? Everything good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just here chilling, you know. Getting
All
my
right, well, I
workout in.
appreciate you tuning in. I guess we can go. We're gonna go ahead and get to the shit. Yo, Trav, you single?
Yeah, man.
You got any kids?
Come on now, I ain't got no kids. That's too much
I'm
responsibility.
just making sure before I ask the question. Let's just get rolling. We're gonna start with you.
Bet.
Wait. Before we get Travis, well, congratulations. Almost.
Wait, come again?
I said, Travis, congratulations for graduating with your undergrad.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
But guess
I
what?
think you can take a shot with us for that tonight.
Hold on.
Bet.
Guess who I got next to me?
You got a sergeant with you. Peace,
Oh, no,
peace.
only-
Original.
The only
Original, no filter family right there.
What's good, family?
we can get back to bullshit. Let's go.
You notice Bruce all the way in Hawaii. He gonna come back brand. He gonna come back to General Bruce.
You know?
All right. Well, at least we got him on the show again.
Nah, that's
Yeah, I said it.
Right.
Y'all ready to rock with these topics? Yo, Trav. Should a person with no kids date someone that does have kids? And vice versa, you know.
I mean, that's up to them. Like, if you up for that responsibility, yeah, you could. It's up to you. Like, basically, some people they settle and they settle for other people's kids. Some people they don't want nothing to do with nobody's kids. But it's just your mentality. You want to be a big man and do big man things. You're gonna have to understand.
Do you date women? Do you date women with kids?
Me personally, no, I can barely take care of myself. So I can't take care of myself, somebody else, and their kids.
I didn't say take. I just said date them. Go over to the house, hang out, watch a movie.
If you're dating somebody with their kids, evident you're gonna have to, like, if you want to go out, whether y'all going to an amusement park or something, you have to understand that them kids, they're gonna have to tag along. Not everybody gonna find themselves their kids a babysitter all the time. So at some point in time, you're gonna have to go out with you, your bae, and her kids. His or her kids, let me put it that way.
It sounds to me like what you're saying is financially you don't date them because you ain't trying to take care of the kids.
If you want to put it that way, you could put it that way. However you want to.
Well, no, I'm just telling you what I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So what I am saying, right, is that, let me see how to put it. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just say yeah.
Travis,
Okay.
don't cop out like that. You were basically trying to say that dating someone with kids sometimes comes with responsibility that's, as an adult or a caring person, that you're going to have to, put in time, money, whatever it is. But at this point in time in your life, you're not up to it because you need to stabilize yourself first, right? You can't help anybody else until you can help yourself.
So is that what you were trying to say, Travis? So she took over for you? She got this under control? Is this your attorney?
She might
That's my boy. Yeah. Travis, my boy.
That's right.
I'm just paying attention. Well, since Travis is your boy, can I talk to his mom real quick?
Sure.
What's your take? Holla at us.
What's my take?
Yeah,
for me,
should it be done?
Well, for me, there was a point in time in my life where I wasn't married and I had my kids, and anyone that wanted to date me, the first thing or wanted to take me out, I'm like, I got my kids. So that was for me the deal breaker, because if a man was like made excuses to not involve my kids, it's somebody that I wouldn't even bother with. Okay, but I haven't had that issue. I didn't have that issue many times because, first of all, they never believed I had kids. So, but
do you think the reason was because of how many kids?
No, I'm saying I really didn't have an issue because they didn't believe that I had any kids. So usually once they met my kids, it was a wrap because, they were well behaved, and they were good. Like you could take my kids anywhere. And especially white people would come into the restaurant and be like, oh, your kids are so well behaved while theirs are running all over the place. So sometimes it depends on the situation, as far as the behavior of the children. It's just a lot of different you know, things that people would look at to say whether or not yes. A girlfriend of
So
mine
you
was
raise
telling me
your kids right and use them as bait.
exactly.
So you raise them right and then you use them as bait.
Exactly.
Just making sure
Because
you heard me.
I'm not, my whole thing is like, if they're not willing to accept me with my kids, then I can't be bothered because I wasn't going to do that. Some women do that. I'm not doing it. It's you accept the whole package or not.
Are
And
you
that made
single
me
right
rule
now?
out, huh?
Are you single?
Right now, I got divorced last year after 22 years. Yes.
So you're single. Do you date men? Do you date men with kids?
Let's see. Yes, I have. I love kids.
Currently?
Can you hear me? I love kids.
Is there a uh-oh. 1 2 1 2. Everybody here?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, we
It just looked like it died out.
I think there was some interference.
Yeah, does it matter how many kids he got?
Again, it depends on the behavior. But, the kind of person that I am, when I go around kids that, and even as an educator in the classroom, even the worst behaved child, before the end of the day, I have them under control. So.
Okay. I can dig it.
Yeah.
Geronimo,
Yeah,
you want in on this?
sure. I'll give my take. Um, it's an interesting topic to me because a lot of people. This it's actually something that people don't really think about until they're actually in the situation. And what happens is, you single, you don't have any kids, male or female, doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Um, well, it's actually not. Unless you come from a large family and you're used to having like siblings around and you're used to having kids around, you know, you may be a liable candidate to date someone that has kids. And when I say date someone that has kids, I don't mean, for the short term. I'm talking something that you're interested in for the long term. Um, because one of the things is if you're not if you don't have kids and you're not from a big family, then you know you may not be so familiar with how kids are. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like culture shock because now you have to not only learn the person that you with, but learn how to handle kids. And if you don't handle them the right way, then you could forget about them, their parent. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna put their kids first regardless. And if the kids say no, then it's most likely gonna be a no for you. So, and even if you do get yourself in the situation, you like the person a lot or whatever, um, let's say you can't relate to the kids, you know what I mean? Like, are you fighting an uphill battle? Hell yeah. Is it easier if you just found someone that didn't have kids? Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Versus, a guy that has a single guy that has kids and a female that has kids. They both know how to be a parent. They both know about being a parent. They both know about having growing kids with them. So they both can relate to each other and the kids. Whereas someone that is single, no kids, and probably don't want kids, you know what I mean? Or didn't intend to have kids. It's like, I'm not saying it's impossible because definitely someone with an open mind and willing to learn will definitely be able to make it work. But a lot of times, man, kids get in the way of people's relationships because some people just don't know how to handle kids and don't know how to handle people kids. And also, the parent doesn't know how to handle the single person having kids. Sorry, you wanted to say something, Taj?
No, no, you just made some good points. It's like, because that was one of my first things is when I meet somebody with kids, my first thing is what kind of parent are you? Because if I can't sit with a person and disagree with their parenting and just be chilling, that shit will drive me nuts.
All day, all day. So how could you grow with somebody and you already starting off on the wrong foot?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, if you come in to take peace and then head out, then you ain't got no problems. But if it's something that you trying to develop into something, then that's all that is stuff that people need to take into consideration. Know what it's like, and know if you even want to put yourself through that. You know what I mean?
You know how people, Geronimo, like how people will be like, hey, you've never been married, you can't give me marriage advice.
Right.
Do you think you can somebody come to a person with kids in a relationship and get good advice from them?
I definitely think you can get good advice. You can get good and bad advice. All right. Um, just because someone doesn't have the experience doesn't mean that they don't have the sense and the knowledge. So, like, you bring up a good point because, and I'm gonna class that with someone that has kids. Let's say that you're dating someone that has kids, right? And like you said, you kind of skeptical about their parenting skills, right? But you don't have any kids, but you have advice as to how you think they should do, and maybe they're doing this wrong or they're doing that wrong, right? Now, them as a parent looking at you with no kids, they're gonna be, man, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. That's not necessarily true, because you got to think that parent. What if you had kids when you wasn't ready to be a parent? You understand me? You might have been too young. You might have not known what you was doing, and you playing it
Good
by
point.
ear as you go. And now you talking to a grown ass man that's been through life, seen date. You know what I mean? Been around kids, dated people with kids. You know, may not have had their own kids, but understand kids, understand parenting kids. That experience counts for something, and it has merit. You know what I mean? Now, granted,
I can dig that. Yeah.
being in the situation now, there's no telling what that same person might do. He might take his own advice. He may not. You know what I mean? But he's speaking logic, or not he, but that person is giving the best advice as to the knowledge that they know. And for all you know, it could be a psychologist, a kid psychologist with no kids. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
would take everything with a grain of salt, because you may be, if you're completely closed-minded, then bro, you right where you started. But if you're open-minded, you might learn some stuff from that person that doesn't have kids. You might not take everything from them, but you might look at things in a different perspective that might change the way that you handle your kids, and it might work out for the better. You know what I mean? It may not, but I'm saying an open mind works.
When you talk about dating somebody with kids and like when you become a part of their life, do you have like a timeline on like after 6 months I don't mind meeting your kids, or after 6 months I can be like, hey, don't do that. Do you feel like there's a timeline on that?
Um, I don't feel like there's a timeline on that. I do feel that um, it's your level of comfortability with the person, your knowledge of how your kids are and how your kids will respond to this person, and I think that you'll know when the time is right. Uh, Hopefully, you told that person you had kids, you know what I mean, and don't surprise them with it. But yeah, I think that there's no specific time. I mean, if that person knows that you have kids, they know you have kids. And I think that once you and that person reach a certain level, then you'll know exactly when the right time is.
Huh? Homegirl Lou. Because you got a bunch of kids. I mean, they're not actually like humans, but
Literally, they are kids. That's what you call them.
They are no.
Exactly.
Thank you, Geronimo. Because let me tell you, if you cannot fuck with me if you are not down with the animals. You're not down with being outside. You like I have a certain way of living, and if you, I'm not trying to. I'm not going to force nobody to come fuck with me because I do X, Y, and Z. But if you're not cool with it, honestly, go about your business. Like, yeah, I'm all fun. Yeah. I can go out. I can drink. I can fuck. I can do whatever the fuck I do. But if you don't match with what it is that I have in my life, my day-to-day life, my business, which is my children, those children we're speaking of, those animals, then I can't fuck with you. But I, as a human now, as a human being, I don't have a problem. And I used to be that type of person where I don't want to date someone who has kids already, because I feel like if it was then to become my turn to have children with you, I honestly felt that you're not going to give me the same attention as you gave your first, because you've been there, done that. But then, you know, I'm getting older in life or whatever. I'm turning 32 this year. I'm in that age bracket now where it's like, people got children. I just don't have none for whatever reason, but people have children, and I can't fault or I can't penalize someone for having that life, not knowing how I got into it. I know dudes who have children because the girl literally trapped them, or, you know what I'm saying? Or it was just a night, or they don't believe in, terminating pregnancies. So you have to just become like, let's be real about it. Let's be an adult about it. Children come. I don't know who in this chat here, not saying that it's not possible, but who the fuck is here that was actually planned? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just roll with it. Like, I have sisters and I have brothers. I have no sibling of mine has the same mother and the same father. And Papa was a player was a Papa. My father has 5 different girls, and I'm the youngest, where all of them bitches got different mothers and we share the same father. But whatever, it is what it is. And my stepmom, who has no children, is still with my father to this day. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the gut, the willpower, the strength within you, knowing the situation. Not everyone is able to deal with certain situations, but some people are. I just feel like, do not penalize. If you know that you don't want children in your life, don't mess with the person who has children. Period, blank. Like, there's nothing else to say about it. If you're not ready for that, do not entertain someone who has children, who has responsibilities, because niggas come and go, bitches come and go. Them children are there forever. That's all. That's all I got. Okay.
Lovely.
What if you're dating someone that has kids, but you like them, but you're not really too crazy about the kids? What do?
In the sense of like, what, they have like bad breed or something?
Nah, you and the kids just don't get along.
Well, I mean, in that situation, how old are these children? Has it been brought up to the mother or father's attention?
The
age
of the kids matter. Let's say they don't like you, you don't like them.
I know some parents for a fact that believe in that. If my children do not mesh well with you, I will not deal with you, because they refuse to let their children to be uncomfortable. Because like I said, children are here forever. Partners, they come and go.
Right, but the thing is, you like the parent, and the parent likes you.
Right. You guys have a good match with the children.
Y'all trying to make it work, but the parent don't. I mean, the kids.
I can't.
Geronimo, just real. Yeah. I think age matters, because if I'm with somebody, they got a 5-year-old son who don't like me. That's a whole lot different than a 16 or 17-year-old son. Like, yo, ma, I don't fuck with him, yo. Like, I know at some point I may have to really break this dude's jaw.
Yeah.
And at that point, this is not going to work out. I'm not saying I want to, but it can literally lead to him flexing on me, and then I got to baby boy him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, if it's a
But-
disrespect, I think Taj is trying to you're touching it on a disrespectful matter because of the age. So I see the age part, but then yeah, when the children is older, I mean, you're not gonna take disrespect. They know right from wrong. They know what it is that they're doing. So I can't speak on that honestly because I haven't been there. But that's just a pill to swallow. What are you able to deal with? Is this person that important to you that, not saying that you're going to allow the disrespect to happen from this child that's not yours, but it's a conversation. It's a sit down. And if this person is this child is just going to continue to be disrespectful, you're not my dad. If you're going to keep doing that shit, but yet if I'm also providing for you, I think it becomes an issue where I think the parent of that child has to step in. And if they don't rectify that, I don't see nothing wrong with you as the person that coming into that situation leaves out. Not saying that you're being chosen over the child, but right is right, and you're only going to receive so much disrespect from anybody, no matter if it's a child, if it's whoever the fuck. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been in that situation, but it's a hell of a conversation. And it's based on what you can deal with.
Well, I definitely think
Kels, I agree. She said everybody don't have to meet your kids. I completely agree.
That
No,
part.
everybody. No, not everybody. Don't have to meet them. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to be clear about. What I was saying is like you beyond just like you just going out with somebody. Like y'all like each other and y'all trying to make something, right? So obviously you get to the point where kids are involved, or let's say you get into a relationship with the person. Forget about dating. You decided you gonna get into. You met the kids already. You get into a relationship, and things get rough in that department. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about that is, in my opinion, is the responsibility falls on the parent. All right, because the responsibility well, not completely, but the responsibility falls on the parent to one, make sure that kid is grown with respect and learn to respect others, and two, it's okay if the kid is not fond of the person that you're seeing, but at least respect them. Don't disrespect them. But it's all, and then the other half of the responsibility now falls on you on how you treat that kid. You know what I mean? And how you treat that kid as well dictates whether that relationship lasts or not. So, and I drink to that.
Mm-hmm. The
I'm
other
open
thing
to what
too,
anybody in here else got to say about it.
Geronimo, the other side of that too, right, is like when you're dealing with somebody with kids, what a lot of people don't understand is you also have to keep in mind you may have to deal with the baby daddy or the baby mama. You know what I'm saying? The mother of the father too, and then that becomes tricky because sometimes you got parents who are brainwashing the kids. Look at your daddy. This dude, he this. Look at your mama. This chick is like. So you also have to take that into consideration. There's a lot of weight that comes with dealing with somebody with kids, and there's a lot of weight in dealing with somebody without. Because a person, it gets really tricky when you have like that type of, they may have had a bad breakup. If they had a bad breakup, you can guarantee he telling the kids, yo, watch this, watch that. You know what I'm saying? And vice, you know what I'm saying? So I do think that age matters because the age of the kids will determine how much they can think for themselves and how,
And then, so the question is, do you even want to deal with that, right? So
Right.
you get into a relationship. You didn't think it was going to be like that. You think everything's going to be cool. You and this person get along well. Even you and the kids, y'all get along well in the beginning. And then all these different scenarios come into play. And it's like, yo, like, is it even worth this? You know what I mean? Do I even keep up with it? or should I have even put myself in this situation to begin with? You know what I'm saying? So all these things are important things that people need to take into consideration. And I'm not knocking anybody with kids um, or anybody without kids. I'm just saying like these are simple things like this is things that people overlook, people
Yep,
underestimate, and
absolutely.
later on in life you're like fuck, and sometimes you feel even stuck because you're financially bonded, and you know what I mean, it's like fuck. So
But you know what, too, brother. There's a lot of people who will be in a relationship, with a person who does have kids,
mhm,
but they hang out with the person when they don't have their kids, or when the kids are with their mom or with their dad, and everything's great. But when you start dealing with the intricate aspect of it, the everyday,
mhm,
that's when a lot of people they like, wait a minute, what happened to the no, the person you were dating is the same person,
yeah,
but then when they got their kids with them, it's different. You know, and Junior said something that caught me is when you date somebody with kids, at some point, it's almost like you have to date the ex too, depending on how they handle their business. He said, now you're in a relationship like with the ex too, but I mean it is like this motherfucker is mad. Like, what if you dating a woman with kids and the father don't want you in the house?
yeah,
This
yeah,
motherfucker a problem. I'm trying not
yes,
to use the word nigga no more. I'm working on it, but this
right,
nigga bugging. But it becomes your problem.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
That's
But
true.
Kels also made a point. She said you have to pay attention to why the kids are spazzing or tripping. Because a lot of times, you got parents who are like, don't worry about it, it's all good, but the kids might have a real reason. That's why, we have so much of the
no doubt.
bullshit that goes on with kids.
No doubt. And I know we emphasize on a single person dating a person with kids, but the question goes both ways because the same way a person with kids, I mean, as easily you didn't have to choose that single person. You could have chose a person that is familiar with kids, that has kids or something like that. You know what I mean? So the question goes both ways as well. Um, and
Yep.
same way is that kids. I mean, a person with no kids now, like I said, the inexperience, they may not even like kids, they may not, you know what I mean, they may put up with your kids, and you don't really want nobody that's going to put up with your kids,
Nah,
you
that's
know what I'm
Yeah,
real.
saying?
put up. Now don't put up. You
Correct.
get the fuck out. Like, we're good.
Nah, but I'm telling you, bro, there's people that
Oh no,
try
I've
to put
I've
up with people kids, you know what I'm saying? I know
I've
people.
kicked people out before.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean, because they want who they want, they try to put up with their kids. And no, you shouldn't have to put up with anybody kids. If you can't, like, let's say it's the beginning. I'm not necessarily saying you gotta love their kids right away, but if you can't get along with them in the beginning, like, you're already destined for problems. So,
Yep.
but people overlook
Hey,
these things and just keep
I
going.
want to ask you, Javon, because I know since you wrote a book, like your vagina intake has increased, but then now you got the podcast too, so your shit probably like quadrupled. So how are you handling the large amounts of vagina and panties being thrown at you, and how are you dealing with the ones who have kids, and how are you dealing with the ones who don't have kids? Because you do fall under the category where you
All
can
right.
be both.
But yeah, and it's funny. That's so true because I am a father, but most of the times my kid is not around me. You know. Um. So for me, for some reason I always attract women with kids. Like majority of times I attract women with kids. But for me, I'm young. Being a single man. If I meet a woman that doesn't have kids, that's not gonna bother me, because unless we're working on being something serious, and I have to see who she is as a character at the end of the day. Because there are people who got kids and still fucked up characters. And if you're not a good person, or you're not even good to the people around you, then I wouldn't want to deal with you if you're a parent. So for me, it's all about, at the end of the day, good character. Now, if I'm now people ask me for advice and stuff like that, and I usually 9 out of 10 times I would tell people, Like, yo, if you have no kids, the last thing you want to do is date somebody with kids. Not because it may not be a good experience, but the chances are, the chances are not a positive chance because when you're like for me, when my daughter's around me, I cannot date nobody that's not prepared to deal with me being a father. Because when I gotta go to Jersey and go spend time with my daughter, or when she comes out here and I'm like, yeah, I gotta deal with that. If you can't understand that, then we're not gonna last. Like it's nothing to talk
Yeah.
about. So for me, it's all about character at the end of the day, but you got to be realistic in your situation. I can easily date a woman with a kid because one, I'm pretty good, and no, and to be honest, most of the women I've never dated a woman and met their kid and the kid had an issue with me, or the kid didn't like me. In some cases, I end up liking the kid more than the parent. So so for me, it's all about like I wouldn't mind dating a woman with kids, like as long as if she can manage her situation with kids, we can work. Now, if you got some kids and you can't even manage your own kids, then yeah, that's a character flaw with me, and and I gotta move accordingly. So it's all about you got to be real with yourself at the end of the day. If you're a young single person, do you want to be bothered with somebody else's kids? Not even your own, but somebody else? If you feel like that person is worth it, then you got to be willing to treat that kid like it's your own.
Right.
But and I see this all the time. I'm kind of a victim because I had a stepmother that did not treat me like her son. She treated me like I'm the stepchild, and I don't like that shit because at the end of the day, no kid should ever have to feel like that way. They feel like they are a second-class citizen in the house where a parent is living in, whether it's one parent or the other. And for me, I'm like Lou. I don't share a parent with none of my siblings. All my siblings is quote unquote half or step. But I don't call them half or step siblings. I call them they're my siblings. They're full blown. I don't half step none of them. So for me, it's all about character.
Hey, you're breaking up, brother.
He must be driving.
He is.
You know you can't handle a woman. I'm in Point Seattle. I'm driving.
Oh, you in the country?
Oh, you in Punch?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, dude. You using the alien satellite right now to talk.
You hear me better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, look, if you be real with yourself, be responsible, and be honest. Because if you're single and you can't handle having somebody else's kid and loving that kid like it's your own, then don't waste that woman's time. If you want to casually date, that's casual date, but don't get serious with a woman, or don't get serious with a man if you're not about to be serious for that. If you're not going to love that kid like it's your own.
Yep. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I feel like this topic it might even almost be too heavy for me because there's so much that I can say about it. Like, it depends on how the person acts around their kids. It depends on how the person presents you to the kids. I'm not trying to be nobody's daddy faster than I'm supposed to be. I've got my own kids. I gotta watch how you act. I was talking to somebody one time and I introduced them to my son. And they were like, "Hey, how you doing?" And like there was no extra communication. And for me, that was the point. Like immediately, I was like, "Yo, you cool people, and I can't fuck with you on that level." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this shit can go on forever, so many different ways. I know as a person who has kids, I don't know that I would date somebody who doesn't have kids anymore because most people who don't, unless they've made up their mind they don't want kids, because people who don't have kids are gonna want kids, and I'm good to go with it. So it's different aspects. Yo, Becky, because I want your brother to play, right? But I'm gonna ask you. You know, date man with pick me.
Alcoin.
Everybody gonna get it.
You know the vibes.
All right, cool. In that case, you got a shot, Porter?
I'm at work.
So
This
do
is my
you?
shot
So
right
you?
here.
So do you have a shot poured?
This is my shot right here.
All right, we're gonna take a shot in Geronimo. You want to run?
Yeah, I'll figure out what to play in a second.
And if you don't want to, we can wait. But if you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
if you're doing, cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
We don't own the rights to this music. It's for entertainment purposes only.
I'm just gonna play.
And we don't gain from this financially in any way, shape, or form. Because you two fucked with us again last week.
Man. Hey, Polo. I ain't ready for this one.
Want me to get you something, Daddy?
Hey, girl, yeah, you the business. So what the business? Don't be shy. I'm just talking to you, girl. Hey, ma, yo, where your man at? I know you got that, cause you too fine to be single out your girl. He at home, but he done fucked up. I swooped this girl up, and what I'm about to do, he'll feel I did him wrong. Cause I'm about to have him on that bed with his lady and some freaks at the bar who like fucking with his style.
See, I'm a pimp, see, I'm pouring deuces. We had a bun, B, but shout it, screwed it. Don't try to fix it, because it's useless. I surely ain't broke, I need a new bitch. I got a main chick, and a mistress. They think they fancy, very expensive. I'm like some new money, I told my ex to trade me, preferably in my A place in South Beach.
All that bullshit's for the birds. You ain't nothing but a vulture. Always hoping for the worst, waiting for me to fuck up. You'll regret the day when I find another girl, yeah. They know just what I need, she know just what I mean. When I tell her keep it drama free.
DJ Rockstar.
I know you mad, but so what? I wish you best of luck. Now I'm finna throw them deuces up.
Take the bass line out. Jiggle. Bounce. Yeah. Let it bump though. From standing on the corners bopping to driving some of the hottest cars New Yorkers ever seen, for dropping some of the hottest verses rappers ever heard. From the dope spot with the smoke block, cleaning the murder scene. You know me well from nightmares of a lonely cell. My only hell, but since when y'all niggas know me to fail? Fuck nah, we all my niggas with the rubber grips. Or shots, and if you with me, mama, rub on your tits and whatnot. I'm from the school of the hard knocks. We must not let outsiders violate our blocks. And my plot, let's stick up the world and split it 50-50. Let's take the dough and stay real jiggy. Let's sip the Chris and get pissy. Flow infinitely like the memory of my nigga Biggie. Baby, you know it's hell when I come through. The life and times of Sean Carter, nigga, volume 2. Y'all niggas get ready. Flow for those drilled out. All my niggas locked down in a 10x4, controlling the house. We live in hard knocks. We don't take over, we ball blocks. Burn them down and you can have it back, daddy. I'd rather that. I flow for chicks wishing they ain't have to strip to pay tuition. I see your vision, mama. I put my money on the long shots. All my ballers that's born the clock. No I'ma be on top, whether I perform or not. I went from lukewarm to hot. Sleeping on futons and cots, the king size. Green machines, the green fives, the scene pies. Let the thing between my eyes analyze life's ills. Then I put it down tight real. I'm tight grill with the phony rappers. Y'all might feel we homies. I'm like still, y'all don't know me. Shit. I'm type real. When my situation ain't improving, I'm trying to murder everything moving. Feel me? Put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you when I come off talk. Yeah. I got this Spanish chica, she don't like me to roam. So she calls me Cablon, plus my ego. Says she likes to cook right, so she likes me home. I'm like, un momento, mommy, slow up your tempo. I got this black chick, she don't know how to act. Always talking out her neck, making her finger snap. She like, listen, jigger man, I don't care if you rap. You better R-E-S-P-E-C-T me. I got this French chick that love the French kiss. She thinks she's Bo Derek, wear her hair in a twist. My Shetty Amore, to A Bell. Mercy, you fine as fuck, but you giving me hell. I got this Indian squad, the day that I met her. Asked her what tribe she with, red dye or feather. She said all you need to know is I'm not a hoe. And to get with me, you better be cheap, lots of dough. Now that's Spanish chick, French chick, Indian and black. That's fried chicken, curry chicken, damn I'm getting fat. Arroz con pollo, French fries and crepe. An appetite for destruction, but I scrape the plate. I love girls I do adore. Yo, put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you when I come off tour. I love girls, 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 girls,
This goes out to you, you. Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs, and rapadons. Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon, Don Dada. Fuck Papa, you got to call me Francis M.H. White intake like toast, toe iron. Was told in shootout, stay low and keep firing. Keep extra clips for extra shit. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady, Frankie baby. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in DC at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming fucking something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to all G's with O's I never seen before. Willies, thugs, and rapadons. Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon, Don Dada. Fuck Papa, you got to call me Francis M.H. White intake like toast, toe iron. Was told in shootout, stay low and keep firing. Keep extra clips for extra shit. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady, Frankie baby. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in DC at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming fucking something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to all G's with O's I never seen before. So, Jesus, get off the notorious. Mean us before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it with the chrome and metal shit. I make it hot like a kettle get. You're delicate, you better get who sent you. You still pedal shit. I got more rides than Great Adventure. Biggie.
How are you gonna do it?
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Kick in the door, waving the.
She found the lock, and you can't get in. And she bedroom window lock, and you can't get in. And she bedroom window lock, and you can't get in. And she kitchen window lock, and you can't get in. What to do? Kicking she back up, kicking she back up, kicking she back up. Rock me, kicking she back up, kicking she back up, kicking she back up. Rock me, kick on me, and she body further. Kick on me, 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 kick on me. I don't really know about you, roof and the lock. And you can't get in. And she bathroom window lock. And you can't get in. And she bedroom window lock. And you can't get in. And she kitchen window lock. And you can't get in. What? Kicking she back though. Kicking she back though. Kicking she back though. Rock a mean. Kicking she back though. Kicking she back though. Kicking she back though. Rock a mean.
One go in and fog up the place. Dust the place. Dust the place. This one going and fog up the place. Dust the place. Dust the place. Dust the place.
I'm winding up in this session. I getting on like I never jam a bumper yet, but I in deep concentration. Oh, and every iron is always now the stage done set for the dust to rise. Oh, powder in your eye. Now we come to life. Oh, we just send them from our side. Girl, them belt in waist, powder in your face, fogging up the place. In the uptown session, well, we having a nice time. From one bed to the next one, well, you know that is my style. And when I reach downtown, well, it's thunder now. Touchdown, I want to jump around. And only girl, them bound to go down, go down. Now everybody's around. That's why I love powder. Everybody getting it powder. Everybody getting it powder. Everybody catching it powder. This is how we celebrate powder. Hey, powder. And you can't get away. Powder. Yo, powder. She causing a scene outdoors. Everybody watching we, all the in-laws. I don't want no problems. Why you don't leave it? If this thing is love, then I really don't need it. I just want to join the line, drink a rum in paradise, have a good time with my friends. Leave me, let me live my life. I want to hold on to girl and jam up the bumper. I just want to have some fun, but this girl is thunder. She have we business out on the road. All we business out on the road. Watch out, she business out on the road. All we business out on the road. We got to have it. I'm leaving out the rest. When carnival time come, I want the best. I'm in a mess now. I don't want nothing less. When carnival time come, I want the best. I'm winding down low. I'm jamming for soul. I'm winding down low. You mean I can't wine? You mean I can't keep going? You mean I can't go on the road? Don't worry, but I can't promise I ain't go wine on nobody. Cause the road have too much woman. Well woman, cause the road have too much woman. Sweet woman. Cool yourself. I play you with an ex-man. You play with someone else. Have a time in your section. Watch me I park, so when you done, you could meet me on the junction. Back and I'll start, I in the mass. So gosh, I'm ready for action now. I ain't in time. Hold your bumper and do that thing back. Time to grind. Push it back and just act some. All round I use a board. Spread it, you know you want it. Spread it. Garlic sauce. All round I use a board. Spread it, you know you want it. Spread it. She living in a room. She invited all round for supper. For supper. The menu was hamburger. She put in front of round supper. For supper. I watch it. Oh, ay, ay, ay. I hold it. Ay, ay, ay. I squeeze it. Oh, ay, ay, ay. I spend the night and dress in she burger. Put me garlic sauce, spread it on she burger. Put me garlic sauce, spread it on she burger. Put me garlic sauce, spread it on she burger. Put me garlic sauce, spread it on she burger.
Hi, Madarific. Hi, Madarific. Hi, Galarific. Hi, presidential and swaggerific. The girl them say me swag it prolific. The way that me carry my swag it terrific. Don't get me mad artistic. What is it? My swag it irregular, hard it irregular. Drive the vehicle and park it irregular. Get me dog them and walk it irregular. Whole conversation talking. Hi, my girl in me and the girls them darling when I fall in girl in a car them calling hard in drunk from morning my two phone them still calling girl have boyfriend and man just still them see me and party
Let me see you wind up, and let me see you grind up, and let me see you shake that bumper down to the ground and climb up. No, let me see you wind up, and let me see you grind up, and let me see you walk and go down and shake all around and climb up. No push, 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 push.
right now.
Girl, work that thing, shake up your bumper, roll it right
now.
Rotate that thing, break it off and control it
right now.
Hell yeah. Geronimo, I want to tell you, thank you very much for that set. I needed that. Personally, I was on the side minding my business. Hold on, this shit's bugging out. Get up my motherfucking post. There we go. All right, so we back. Let's switch this view off real quick. Uh-oh. Pretty Lucian is on here and she's talking. Good. All right, so we back. Hey, Boogie, you with us? I see you.
Yeah, I've been tuning in the whole time. So DJ Geronimo, tell us about
I know. I can see you. You were staring at the screen. I was like, okay, he back with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that flyer going on behind you.
Yeah, I told y'all earlier. It's a proper Juve. It's something that we got going on September 4th. It's pretty much Caesar's Army style. If you've ever been to Trinidad or Barbados and been to Caesar's Army's Juves, it's very similar. And pretty much, you drive to a non-disclosed location. You find out where to drive once you buy your package. And from that location, a vehicle picks you up, a van, a bus, takes you to the Juve. And the Juve is 4 o'clock in the morning, just the way that we from the Caribbean are accustomed to. And, we bring that vibe that we haven't been able to see here in Orlando for a long time, or ever, I think. So, and I don't know what it is on your screen, but to my left.
To your left.
To my left. That's gonna be us. We're gonna be the jab of the Juve. We're gonna be in oil, mud, and blue paint. And we're gonna be dirtying up the place. So you know how we do.
So let me ask you a question. Are you guys sold out? If people wanted to join, how do they get a hold of the tickets? I mean, what are they going to do to get a hold of it?
Well, you go to Eventbrite and you look up Proper Juve. You can get your tickets there. This is the only place that I've put this flyer because we have other Juve events out right now, and I don't want to impose on anybody's stuff.
Okay.
So I'm waiting
I
until
do.
all that
Fuck
stuff.
them.
I'm
I
waiting
do.
until
Fuck
all
them.
that
Post
stuff
that
is
shit
out.
right here.
I'm waiting until all that stuff is out the way, because we're all the way in September. They're doing their stuff right now. So after they're all done, I'll be posting these flyers. Hopefully, you guys will get a hold of it, share it. If you plan on coming out, like I said, all the information will be on the flyers. You'll be able to get your tickets, and you'll get all the information that you need.
So it's going to be special.
Hold on, who's that?
Somebody needs to get muted. It might
Yeah.
be Lou or Junior. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Oh no.
Now Lou's good. Go ahead. We good.
Okay. So do they have like early bird special, or is it just one shot?
The early bird specials are gone. The early bird specials.
All the information will be on the flyers. You'll be able to get your tickets, and you'll get all the information.
Hold on, who's that?
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
That's JR.
No, I know it's Madushi.
Yep.
Oh, Madushi. Sorry, JR.
Now JR can't even. His audio is not even on.
Okay, my bad, JR. So you said the early bird specials are sold out?
Yeah, they're already sold out. It's
So,
also
but that
going to be a bit exclusive, where they're not jammed to capacity. It's got a limit of 500 person limit. As far
Okay.
as I know.
So that being
now.
said, if you don't buy your tickets now, you will be left out.
Yeah. But like I said, you know, even the promoters haven't started promoting their stuff yet. So, you know, but yeah, it'll behoove you to get your tickets if you plan on coming early, because they will run out, and they will run out fast.
Yeah, but
And
how are they
we
gonna
have
get their
art- we
tickets?
have
It's
Grenada
only been
artists. What's that?
How they gonna get their tickets if it's being advertised on a small level? Because we're waiting on somebody.
Right.
Like you say, you're waiting on everybody else to get this. So which means
Well-
very few people have the chance to get the early bird.
No, well, actually, I've been posting. I have other flyers that I've been posting. This flyer is the only flyer that I'm not posting until after their stuff is posted. But the proper Juve is out there already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So feel free to share and buy your tickets if you want. But this specific flyer is on hold until after.
Cool.
So we're getting the exclusive flyer.
Yeah, you're seeing the
This is
exclusive
what we're
flyer
getting.
right now.
They have the exclusive flyer. I just want to be the first to go out and party. Shit.
And
Just
you
throw
see
me in
that
to
guy
get
blowing
oil.
the fire? That's gonna be me.
So let me get this straight. So we go to a parking lot. We jump on a bus. It takes us somewhere. What time is there a time when it takes us back, or?
Yeah, after it. Well, the buses or the vehicles that are transporting you will be running every half an hour. So whenever you want to leave, you can leave. The buses ran back and forth every half hour. So you might have to.
I'm
wait
part
a
of the
few
no
minutes.
behavior crew.
Yeah.
I'm part of the no behavior crew. What's the latest the bus is gonna run? Because we might stay and fuck up everything. You know.
Well, they'll be there till the end of it. So, I mean, they're not
All
going
right,
until the last person is gone. I mean, that's a liability. Everybody got to go home.
I like the way that sounds.
Yeah.
You know.
Y'all wanna run?
It's gonna be a good time because if you think about it, it's isolated. People can't call the cops. You can have all the fun you want. Like, you know what I mean? They can't shut it down.
Right.
That sounds
Is
amazing.
it completely isolated where like you can do your thing and do like whatever it is your thing is, you know what I'm saying? Know what I mean?
Yeah, you could do all that. No, ain't nobody stopping you, bro. Ain't nobody.
So listen, you know, I take naps. So we got a bush to go lay down in.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not even privy to the location of where the actual Juve is. So
Bring a tent with you just in case.
I don't need the floor.
That's crazy. We in Antigua 3 days partying straight.
Done
Ain't
deal.
nobody sleep. What a nap for one day? Come on.
Yeah, I was.
and it's
No,
4 in the
no,
morning.
no,
By the time
man.
the sun come up, you ain't gonna be sleepy. no more.
Nah, Antiguans want to give people pressure, but Antigua Carnival is move fast.
Listen,
The truck,
3
if you
days
don't
without
run in, bro,
sleep,
like a
just
sprint,
partying hard. That's the way you do Juve.
yo, but
man.
the truck they go fast, bro.
That's the energy, man. High energy. High energy.
Nah, but a lot
Antigua
of
Carnival truck that's being fourth gear, dog. If you're not running, you know it. But yo, Mr. Waistline,
what's good. What's good?
were you ready to roll? You want to roll into the next joint? I mean, I'll take care of it. Just want to check and make sure you know you're ready.
If you post it up, I'll read it. That's gross.
Oh boy, all right. Well, whenever you're ready, I'm posting.
I can't show the brand, but this is what we drinking, full of alcohol.
Why can't you show the brand?
Because they're not paying me.
Oh, They ain't paying us to show them what we drinking, but you know.
So,
Okay. Topic's been posted.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so go ahead and post it up.
Already done.
All right, cool. All right, so the question is, how do you handle a person close to you telling you something someone said about you, but not telling you who it is? I'll repeat.
Does anybody want to go or should I?
Can I?
Please go.
Ladies.
Okay. I nip it in the bud by telling them I don't want to hear the gossip and the he say, she say, and end it there.
That was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. I was just making sure. I want to cut you off because, yeah.
If you ain't gonna tell me,
So JR,
don't come and tell me nothing at all.
Hold on. Wait, come to it. Let me put you on the screen. We want to see your
No,
face.
don't put me in this.
What do you mean?
Oh God. All I'm saying is, if you're not gonna tell me who say it, don't tell me nothing at all. But then at the same time, if you could sit on there and listen to somebody talk about me, what did you say?
And why did they feel comfortable coming to you to talk about me?
Exactly. My point.
Yeah, I got this topic, but go ahead. I'm gonna let everybody else talk.
I don't talk.
They look in news.
Period.
Because if they tell you what somebody said about you, but they don't want to tell you who the person is.
Oh yeah.
Right? Then one, what the fuck they telling you for? They want to hear your response to go back and tell people what you say. So fuck you and fuck the person that tell you. And matter of fact, you don't fucking come back and talk to me no more. If you can't tell me who say it.
Exactly.
Because I don't get mad with you. I don't get mad when I find out who it is. And I'm going to class both are in the same fucking class. And I'm going to deal with it accordingly.
Yep. That's why you're my brother.
So listen to this too, right? That's why I say it's best to nip it in the bud, because that causes so much confusion and animosity. So you nip it in the bud, and I don't want to hear it, don't bring no news to me again, and just done it there.
Yeah, but if it's just but you saying nip it in the bud by what? How
just
do you
tell them I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but how do you handle that person that's bringing the news to you?
That's how I handle people. I don't deal with the negative energy. I don't want it around me at all.
Right, but so what I'm saying is you have to cut them off too. Because
I cut them off in the middle of sentence. I don't want to hear it. Take that shit somewhere else.
I mean, cut them out your life.
Well, it depends, because I can deal with people cordially at a distance. Yes, when I see you, I say hi still. I mean, I hold no grudge or nothing against nobody, because that's too much energy for me to carry that me no want. But
what happens if it's your significant other?
If it's my first of all, they know better. I don't do it. I'm not good with that, and I don't want the energy. That energy is a destructive energy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, listen, personally, I fucking agree. Let me tell you that, right? It's clearly I need to kick this motherfucker off a little bit. Go suck yourself, you check me? Because you can't tell me that nobody come and talk to you about me. And they talking back. First of all, how the fuck they feel comfortable to come to you and talk? Number two is me that is the pussy holder. So that person talking about me, they talking to you, you talking to me, and nobody don't give me the chance to respond, to find out. Like, nah, just don't tell me no fucking thing. As a matter of fact, you need to figure out your alliances and your relationships, because I know in that. There's no way that somebody can come and talk bad about A1 to me. And I come and tell A1, yo, somebody was saying like, yo, you a bitch ass nigga, but I ain't gonna tell you who. Fuck you mean? Yeah. Fuck they come and how the fuck they come and tell me about this dude? And I'm not only am I supposed to listen to it, but then don't tell him? Nah, you got me all the way fucked up. I'm not from the same place as you. Hell no.
There's two things to that, right? There's two things to that. One, you come to me, you tell me what somebody said about me in a negative light, right? And one, you won't tell me who it is. Off the bat, I'm gonna think that you won't tell me who it is because you don't want me to find out what you said to that person when I confront them. You understand? Because you know I'm gonna confront them, which is why you don't want to tell me who it is. And then two is what you said. And two, even if you did tell me who it is, right? It's still important what you said when they told you what you said. When they told you what they said. Because if you're my friend, you ain't taking no shit from nobody about what I said. Fair is fair. If I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong. And if you're a real person, you're gonna come to me and like, yeah, but you were also wrong. Boom. And I have respect for you. But because and this is really touchy for me because I deal with it every day. I work with people and all they do all day is talk about other people and it all depends on who they're talking to, depends on what they say about who they're talking about. And that's why nobody likes me because I say what the fuck I want to everybody. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. You understand?
Like
So this is a little sensitive for me. And because I deal with it every day, nobody likes me because I'm honest with everybody. And everybody tries to blow smoke up my ass and I don't fucking like it.
Yeah, but so how do you deal with your significant other or somebody close to you? Like come and be like, yeah, so-and-so said, how do you actually deal with it?
Well, I mean, that's hard. I don't know because my significant other don't play. She don't hold nothing from me. Whatever is whatever. And
yeah, I mean, I had a situation like that happen to me, and it was tough. I lost trust in the person. You know, at the end of the day, I feel like that got my back because I felt that was bullshit. You don't come to me and talk some shit about it, regardless of the situation. You don't want to inform me. So, I personally, you know, I still deal with it, but I mean, I really don't care for that situation. I lost a lot of trust in that. So for me, it's hard to deal with, to be honest with you.
Yo, I was in a situation where somebody said some shit about me. The motherfuckers said, word, hold on. Let me call Taj right now. And you can say this same shit while he can hear you with the same energy. It wasn't said. I ended up, I had to tighten. But the thing is that they removed the person who it was being said to, removed the doubt. They made it very clear that they were loyal. They had the respect, like everything was cool. My thing is like, just don't tell me nothing because I don't like nobody to call me a motherfucking liar. I don't like nobody to lie about me. I'll fuck up on my own. You know, Thursday nights, if you've been here 95 times, you've heard me act the ass at least once. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like nobody lying on me, and don't bring me nobody's motherfucking story if you ain't gonna let me talk to them and grab them and question them and find out why they saying this, where they get it from. That he say, she say, we too grown for that shit. You know what I mean? But apparently it's what motherfuckers do. But if a person's talking shit, the only reason I'm not calling, if somebody's talking shit about A1, Jerome, Captain, and I'm sitting here listening, I'm only not gonna call you for two reasons on the spot. Is either one, I know you would be like, handle it. Or two, I'm not in your corner. Or three, it's too late. Like, A1, I'm not going to call you at 5 o'clock in the morning to be like, yo, you know what this motherfucker just told me? They just told me, yeah, like, nah. A1's messing around behind his woman's back. I'm not going to call you at 5 o'clock in the morning to tell you because you're going to be like, really? But at 8, but I'm going to send you a text. Hey, yo, this motherfucker Taj just told me that you was cheating on your woman. I'm gonna send you the message. Most people don't want to play both sides of the fence, and you can't do that around me. See, Carol just said your people got people that ain't your people, right? Because the friend of your enemy is good.
I think a lot of people, I mean, loyalty is deep. And if you rocking with somebody, you know, two things can happen. You can either check that person, or I mean, I've had friends where something popped off. I checked that person and I called that person like, yo, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're going to sit there and entertain somebody talking about the person you care about, whether it's a loved one, family member, or whatever, not, you got to question that person's loyalty to you. And some people just, whether they feel like they're protecting you or not, I mean, everybody has a say, but don't call yourself a significant other. Don't call yourself someone caring about somebody if you're going to allow somebody to disregard or discredit someone without giving them justification of telling them who said what, or even just entertaining it. I mean, I ain't trying to hear shit from somebody to try to talk about my peoples. I'm gonna be dead ass.
But there's also another way that you could deal with this, right? This is Claudia. I learned at a very young age not to give a shit about what anybody said. Nobody identifies me. I know who the hell I am, and I really don't give a shit about people's opinions, because when I was growing up, I had a troubled life. I was an adopted child. And, you know, speaking about adoptive earlier, yeah, people want to treat you like you don't matter or you're insignificant. And the way that it was just like, oh, she's not going to amount to anything. But guess what? I superseded most of their children, because I never allowed anybody to tell me who the hell I was or identify me. I always knew who the hell I was and what I was capable of. So really and truly, the he say, she say, and all that shit, I don't even feed into it. I don't care. Because what happens is that if you notice, the people in them that have that idle time to waste, when you look at their circumstances versus yours that's on a positive note, you're always going to do much better than them. So it really doesn't matter. Let them drown themselves. I don't get all tied up in it, and I just don't carry it, and I don't want to hear it. And that's where I end it, instead of, you know, undertaking it and getting upset and all that. Don't feed into the nonsense. That's it.
Hey, real quick. So Captain said, what if they're not talking shit about you, but they're all up in your business? Captain, I missed part of that, but it says, what if they aren't talking shit about you, but they're all up in your business? To the point where, I can't read the second part, but people are good. I mean, the only way people are in your business is if someone who's a part of your business is allowing them to be in it, or they're getting information from somewhere. You know, I have a significant other right now. I'm in a relationship, and most people, you will not know our business unless one of us told you. So you really can't be in out, but you can try, but it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and this is not about the people that's actually talking shit. This is about the middleman. This is about the mediator. This is about the news carrier.
Facts.
The person coming to you, telling you shit that someone else said. This is about them. Fuck the people that got stupid shit to say. Ain't nobody give a fuck about them. Is the person that feels comfortable coming to tell you shit. And they comfortable to tell you what somebody said, but they uncomfortable enough to tell you that they don't want to tell you who said it. That's where the problem is.
And I'm gonna tell you, coming from the ignorant person, I accept who the fuck I am. Motherfuckers do that shit and they use your own personality against you for it. Yo, so-and-so said this, but I'm not telling you who because I know how you're gonna react. Really? All right, cool. So you was cool with the person saying it, but now you're worried about the way I'm gonna react. So I think that whole shit's unfair. First of all, stay out people's business. Grown-ups, motherfuckers in a relationship, let them do what the fuck they do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can figure it out for themselves. If it's a close friend and you feel like no, then if it's somebody so close to you, then say what the fuck you gotta say. You know what I mean?
But
that's just my take on that as I'm listening. Junior said the instigator.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That cows.
Was that Kels or Lou? Because I really want to hear Lou's take on this shit. I'm waiting patiently to hear Lou on this.
I'm here walking sugar, my bad. But I mean, let's not ignore the snakes in the grass also, because you do I believe all of us have that person and probably don't even know it, that you guys have that friend of yours that, hey, I stayed quiet to hear everything that person was going to say about you. I didn't say anything in your defense, but I'm letting you know everything that was said so you can handle it accordingly. I mean, that's been done so many different times. It's ridiculous, where it's not even the fact of you getting, hey, stop. Sorry, Sugar wants to attack. We have those people where, sorry guys, we have those people where, like, yeah, they literally held it down and they want to give you all of the detail and then just let you handle it. You can't get mad at the person for not saying anything in the sense of like, hey, this isn't my business. I already know I'm going to go back and I'm going to let my people know what's really happening. Do you get mad at that person for giving you all of the detail? Or do you still question them just because that person now exposed all of your info or whatever they trying to stir up? I don't know.
All right, well, let me answer you. If they're not telling me who was saying it, don't say shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. The person is telling you, hey, X had told you, X told me all of this and all of this and all of this. And then, of course, naturally, you're probably going to be like, and what did you say? And then if that person was to say, well, I didn't see anything. Well, I didn't say anything because I wanted them to tell me everything that they knew or everything that they had to say. And then at the end be like, oh, damn, that's crazy. For that person to now go back to you and say, hey, X told me all of this. I didn't react because I wanted to get everything out of that person.
No, I'm cool. I can dig that. I'm cool with that part.
Okay. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I know
you come
there's
to me and be
those
like, yo, this
people
is-
that are out there that will do that.
No, but that also means that when I ask the person one simple question, so what made them feel like they can just come to you and talk about it? That means they'll be able to have a good answer then.
They should. Maybe the person who they were speaking to didn't realize, or you know what I'm saying? You know, you're closer to some people than other people, but all no is still cordial and whatever. So you would never tell the difference. Like somebody just said it. Somebody just said it. I don't know. I can't get back to it. The happy face, the
Just a
cordial
friendly
face,
face?
something face, the friendly face. Exactly. So like, so hypothetically, because this could never happen. But Taj, maybe you have a friend and your friend, you know, when we're all together, everything's cordial, but me and them is not that close. Me and you is super close. You and them is super close. You know what I'm saying? So that person felt comfortable to talk to you knowing that me and you was super close. They have to have the expectation that you're going to come and tell me. Even if they were to tell you, well, don't tell Lou. Bitch, you know me and Lou is close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think some people do it actually on purpose, but try to save face to add that extra piece of, well, don't tell them it was me who told you. Now that's, I think, when you run into trouble. If you are not able to expose yourself in that nature, because granted, you're pussy to not even go up to the person to say X, Y, and Z. But if you're now talking to the third person, the middleman, and you have to say, well, don't tell them I told you, you're pussy. You know what's coming for you now.
Well, see, now since we keep it a buck and we're gonna use words like pussy, well then yes, that's exactly what it is. You're both pussy. Because I look to be around people who talk bad about me in my face and take care of me in private. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let nobody just talk reckless about somebody. I mean, hold on though. I got a question for you though. What if somebody is talking mad shit to you about me? Let's just say, but everything they saying is true. Does that make a difference?
It sure the fuck does.
They be like, yo, fuck this dude. This dude be bugging. Right.
If
Were
it's
they
true,
expressing
you can't
themselves
deny it.
about, like, was it that? Were they expressing themselves to say, you know, I really can't stand Taj because he be fucking drinking, and when he drink, he be laying it out on people. He be just going off the rip. Now, were they expressing themselves, or were they actually saying, hey, you know, Taj, X, Y, and Z?
So
Yo, I love the show, but you know what my fucking problem is Taj. That motherfucker talk too motherfucking much. He be cutting motherfuckers off. He get on my goddamn nerves. I don't even know why y'all motherfuckers keep him around. I bet you can do better without him. How do you deal with something like that?
You see that last part? You can leave that out.
Right. That's why I threw it in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing better without you. Oh, please,
All the rest of that shit is your opinion, and I respect your opinion. You know what I'm saying? But you see that last part? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. And if you keep doing it, so I'm gonna keep it real. And I could only speak from experience. It's not about nobody in this room right now, but I have friends that I've heard shit about them, and I dealt with it. And I've never told them what I've dealt with for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, you know, this so-and-so, they talk too much and blah, 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 and this and this and this and that. And, and I'm like, yo, boom, 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 boom. And that's that.
There is a way to deal with that.
You know what I'm saying? And dude ain't got to know what, you know what I'm saying? Because one, he ain't good with them anyway, and I know that they ain't good. So, you know what I'm saying? I just made dude to know, back the fuck up and calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with him. It's simple as that. Don't fucking deal with him. But don't come telling me no bullshit either. Keep that shit to yourself. That's personal. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to go back and tell dude, oh, you know what I'm saying? Dude already don't fuck with this guy already. But because me and him are aight, you feel comfortable to tell me shit about my dude. Like, nah, no. And I'm gonna check you right there. We gonna be good. And it don't have to go no further than that. Because if I tell dude what you said, then now both of us coming at you. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I handle that. But
I'll be honest with you and tell you that relationships have, like, I'm gonna tell you, like, if Captain came and told me, yo, somebody came to me and they was talking shit about you, but I wasn't having that, I'm not gonna ask him any questions. I'm not about to ask him this. He tells me that's what it is, what it is. But you gotta know who your people, like certain people. If Geronimo comes to me and say, yo, somebody talked about you, but I took care of it, I'm going to just leave it alone. Not saying that it's not possible Jerome didn't deal with it, but the way my level is with him, the trust, I'm like, all right, well, cool. I don't worry about it. You know who it is. He comes and goes, yo, that shit wasn't nothing. Don't even worry about it. Because a lot of people don't really matter. A lot of people will talk shit about you, and it doesn't even fucking matter what they're saying, whether they're saying it, why they, like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, first of all, you're wasting too much time on me, you know what I'm saying? So, it don't matter. So, I think who it is, who they're saying it to, and what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other than that, we'll take a shot on it and fuck them.
Oh, shot time? Oh, okay.
We do a shots 2-year anniversary.
Bam, 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 bam.
2 years of that no filter shit.
2 years.
I think we should have acted up this week.
We will.
Chilling on a beat.
First of all, you showing off. Yo, I feel like if anybody wants to come at us real hard, they can come at us as hard as they want on this episode. Just bring it. Ask us some motherfucking questions. Talk shit about us to how I feel. Like, bring it. Here's what I don't like. This is a good episode to bring. I'm with the shits.
We've done that before.
I'm cool with it. I ain't,
The questions.
no, I know, but
episodes.
I'm not talking about on that level. I'm talking about like, impromptu. If somebody want to be like, you know, Taj, the motherfucking problem is, I'm gonna say write it down as information and change it. Let's get with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so because everybody's pretty quiet. Mrs. Sweeney ain't showed her face. Pretty Lucian ain't talked some shit with us. I ain't got cussed out by Madushi yet. Naya Bingy at work.
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm just
No, Dada ain't even saying that. Because Dada, if you're on here, I know you can fucking hear me. I know for a fact, I came back, I was like, yo, so-and-so said some shit about you, but I ain't telling you. That shit ain't staying right there. And I know if you do find out, I don't give a fuck who it is. I know they're going to get knocked the fuck out. So I wish Dada would jump in. Oh, Pretty Lucian. Hello. Hey. Hi, you sound tired.
Hola, I am tired. I'm just cleaning.
What, the baseboards?
You're so aggy.
I don't want to.
That's what I keep
You gotta
saying
make
about
sure
you.
that house clean before A1 get back.
Yep,
Don't
you
you?
already know it.
Prince.
A1 will come down there and wipe his hand across the tile real quick.
Don't
So
worry,
then-
I'm gonna tell A1. I'm gonna be like A1. Yo, Miranda was like, got the house all fucked up and everything like that. And she was like, fuck A1.
You damn right.
I heard.
Not
No
me.
shit.
I'm gonna go over there and tell her I'll hold the house now while she goes pick him up, and fuck the house up. Not be there when he get back.
Wow, that is so dirty.
No, it's
Listen.
not, because I'm gonna leave you like a big pan of seafood.
Ooh, hell yeah, thank you. I'll be good.
You see what worked?
Right?
And it won't be from King Cajun crawfish either.
Thank God, don't do that to me, child.
Yeah, we know now not to fuck with that.
I'm not done. I told you I'm gonna fuck with him every week. This is my fuck King Cajun crawfish.
Oh no.
Don't eat there if the food is free.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Come back, Pretty Lucian.
I'm
Don't
still
go
here.
nowhere.
I ain't going
Okay,
nowhere.
so let me ask you, because you have a friendly face. Everybody likes you.
Yes.
I feel
Well,
like
not
people
really.
come and talk shit about people to you.
All the time.
Is that true or not? Yeah. How do you handle it?
I don't entertain it.
No behavior is no behavior does.
I know the people who I associate with, so whatever they're telling me is not, I don't want to say something I don't know, but it's pretty much something I don't know. I know my people. So I don't entertain stupidity and I don't entertain negativity. And I don't bring myself down to that level. So I keeps it moving. I don't have time for it.
Let me just give you an option. If they talking about me, always tell them just go say it to him.
No, I'm just telling you, you was young and you needed the money.
That too. I was young and yeah, that too.
That too. It's at the end of the day, it's if somebody's gonna talk about you behind your back, those are not your people.
So here's my thing about that whole thing too, about talking about people. It's like, if you come to me talking to me about some bullshit, right? You know how I look at you? I look at you as, when you talking to somebody else and you have to talk about me, you gonna talk some shit too. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna talk about somebody else in front of me and you expect me to be agreeing with you and yeah, you know what I mean, blah 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 blah. But then when you talking to that same person that we talking about, y'all talking shit about me and you agreeing with them. So that, you know what I'm saying? Like, either way, bro, you get next out, X out, and I'm
exactly. Because if you're gonna talk to somebody,
question for both of you.
If you're gonna talk about somebody behind their back, and that you're close with, what are you going to say about me that you're not close with me? Exactly. So at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna hear everything you gotta say, But moving forward, I know how to deal with you.
But the topic is just to clarify, Pretty Lucian. It's not
I don't know
about.
what the topic was, sir.
No, I got a question, right? Because a person talking about you doesn't necessarily always mean it's negative. If somebody comes and they talking shit about Geronimo, but on a positive level, Pretty Lucian, are you going to tell him, or are you going to tell him somebody said, but I'm not saying? If they're like, yo, my God, he's freaking amazing, he's gorgeous, he's one of the best DJs out here, you know, I love his personality.
You damn right, nigga.
Huh?
Tell me something I don't know. You damn right he is. I know
Right.
he is. And thank you. And moving forward, I'll let him know that you think he's the shit too.
And Geronimo, because I think you're gorgeous too. That's why I said it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I big up my people when I like it. If I don't like you, then I'm gonna just be like, hey, what up? But I just feel like people. I think people take the negative shit and they almost get excited. Whereas when somebody be like, yo, he was great, they be like, yo, somebody was saying good things about. I've had that happen. Somebody said some really good things about you. Well, who? Don't worry about it. Just know it was good. The fuck? I can't even say thank you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's weird though. You know what I'm saying?
There
Like,
ain't no such thing as, oh, so and so said something about you, but I can't tell you who it is. Ain't no such thing. If you close to me and if you close enough to tell me that, and you not gonna tell me who said it, negative or positive, I consider you an op. That means whatever I'm telling you, you finna go back and run and go tell everybody else.
First of all, the fact that you said that's an op means you straight.
There's
Like
old
you
saying.
you still sell drugs out of a Cracker Jack box. The ops.
I'm just saying they that's not somebody you can trust, because I had it happen to me. It was a supposed to be best friend, 20 plus years. And that's why I say your people got people that ain't your people. I'm on a call, like a three-way, and she go tell the other chick while I'm on the phone, oh, I told her about so-and-so, and she asking who it is, and I ain't tell her. So the other girl started laughing, and I'm like, well, what's so funny? Tell me what's going on. Everybody tell me what's going on. And they just sitting there, no, we're not gonna say nothing because you finna do this. And they don't tell me because of my reaction. Because they know I'm finna go straight. I'm going there. If you was bold enough to tell me, you already know my reaction. Don't tell me and then act like you trying to, oh, I'm not gonna say nothing because I know how you is. Well, then you should have said nothing to begin with.
What's the saying? What's the I'm saying? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Mm-hmm. You should have said, I would trust somebody who don't like me before I trust somebody who trying to pretend like they like me, but they finna sit here and tell me, oh, XYZ said something about you. Well, what did you say to them?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't say nothing. And I was just trying to figure out what they was saying. No, because now I need to tear off in your ass real quick.
Honestly, Kels, the biggest issue with this whole conversation is the motherfucker who's listening to it.
Right.
I hate to admit it. As I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, like I almost feel like not you. Instead, then maybe you might feel comfortable in telling me who said it.
Nah,
who's listening to some good music?
If I was when I was younger, I could probably handle all of that nonsense. But now, bitch, you can go. Just like I remembered you yesterday, I could forget you today. Yeah, I
when
am
you say
whatever
like
they said I
you're
am.
older now, when was the last time you beat somebody up for talking shit? How old were you? Never mind. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. Never mind. I'm gonna take this shot.
I want one.
I'm in.
Taj, when was the last time you beat somebody up?
Right.
The last time I've had to was about two years ago.
Yeah, me too.
4 years. A1.
Don't incriminate yourself. I don't know.
No, it don't matter. Nah, they called the police. I went outside to meet the police. I'm not incriminated. It was family. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't have beef with nobody.
Captain,
not fighting beef.
Yeah. So
I assassinate people verbally.
there you go. Captain said, but why even worry about what someone else does? Because people are too damn miserable right now. That's why you got a bunch of
No, A1. I got a good answer. Because if you're like, let's say it's A1, this is my brother. If he does something that makes me feel like uncomfortable, yeah, absolutely, I got to worry about it a little because you're somebody I trust. I'm not just about to cut off every fucking body every day. Like, yo, you know what? Fuck Lou, fuck Geronimo, fuck A1, fuck Captain. You know what I'm saying? I will if it's necessary, but is it? I want to find out why I'm cutting you the fuck off first. Like, yo, somebody came and talked shit about me to you. Hey, yo, but why they come to you? If your answer's not good, you can get cut the fuck off. I promise you. I'll be out. I learned to masturbate before I was fucking. I can live by myself forever. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes the bone carrier don't even know they being used because the person that's telling them what they telling them might even just try to see if they still gonna go back and tell you. They don't even know they being used. So they might even be testing the person they telling to see you gonna go back and tell them. And if you tell them, you gonna tell them it was me. Exactly.
Man, to be honest, the way I behave sometimes when I go out and I'm drinking, I expect to hear about myself the next day, and I probably won't care. I'll probably be like, word, take a shot, and I'll talk to y'all in a month or two at the next event. But why even worry about what someone else does? I mean, that's probably the key to happiness is not worrying about what anybody else does and just do you.
Exactly. It is. I believe that.
Like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of people that don't want to see happy. Misery loves company. So, or it could be a situation where somebody might want that person. So they're trying to disturb the household because they know that the person might be insecure. I mean, it could be a number of things. At the end of the day, if you know your spouse, you know your other significant other, you know the person that they're talking about, hold them down. That's basically the end of the day. You know what don't entertain the bullshit.
To me, and this now goes back to the person speaking, right? If you know I have a relationship with Lou or with A1, coming to me personally is not good for your health. I'm gonna take that as a sign of aggression towards me and my crew. And if we were out, if we was walking out of Sunday Funday and somebody was aggressive to A1 and he took too long to swing, I'm probably, you know what I'm saying? He might, Jerome might. So I'm gonna look at that as a sign of aggression towards me and my peoples, to be quite honest. I'm not comfortable with that shit. Like, nah, I don't rock with that shit. Like,
But
nah.
you know what contributes to all this bullshit?
Rum.
No.
Oh.
The society we live in today, man, is that it's such a narcissistic society that people aren't able to hear anything about themselves. You know what I'm saying? You aren't able to take how do they call it?
Constructive criticism?
Constructive criticism about yourself, because you're gonna get all up in arms. You know what I mean? You think this person is aggressive towards you when they're just being honest with how they think. Now, how they think is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? How you handle it, now that's a whole nother ball game. Because I grew up where when I fucked up, somebody told me about it. Somebody told me I fucked up. Somebody told me, yo, like, I know there's maybe Americans in here, some Caribbean people in here, and it's a little different, but they would tell me like, yo, you making fuck, you need to stop your fuck. You see what I'm saying? And they would tell me straight up like, you fucking up. And what would I do? I wouldn't get mad with them. I'd evaluate what they're saying, and I'd be like, 9 out of 10 times I'd agree. I'd be like, okay, you know what, you're right. Whatever. It is what it is. I'll fix it. Boom. And this is me talking to myself. It's like, I'll fix this. Boom. I shouldn't have done that. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I overreacted. Whatever. Boom. Nowadays, you tell somebody about themselves, and it's like, nigga, you a hater, you a this, you a that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's wrong with me. Like, nobody is self-evaluating. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I want to support your statement real quick. I went to this really short person. They had a 30th birthday party, right? We leave this party. I am drunk as hell. I'm driving. I'm on I-4. So the people around who are with, like, everybody's in different cars. They call each other, and one of them says, "Yo, we're gonna pull over. We're gonna ask Taj to get out the car, and what I'm going to do, because I know how he is, I'm gonna choke him out." Right? So, and I say that to say that because they were like, "Yo, I have to also accept some responsibility for my ways and my behaviors, and also look at it like there might be reasons why people are like, yo, don't say this to him, don't tell Jerome, don't tell Jerome this shit." I know because you keep like we said it a couple of times. You know how he's gonna act, and we got to take responsibility for that side of it too, just at least a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because motherfuckers will be like, if this is a person I genuinely love and trust, is like, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. If he moves like this, I'm gonna grab him and choke him out. That means I be acting the ass a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit goes for a lot of. I just think that again, the relationship's important, but being real with yourself and knowing that sometimes I do this. Yo, Taj be fucking that motherfucker drink too much, and when he do. Like Lou was saying, motherfucker, he just say whatever the fuck he want. He loose with his mouth. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he do. Sometimes I don't say shit to me that I don't like. I think first, before you can react to somebody, you actually have to admit, or should I say, take responsibility for your own actions.
Yeah, but I brought that up to say this though, like,
go ahead, brother.
Whatever it is that I may have done, and I may have been wrong. Motherfucker, you come to me and tell me. Don't go through somebody else, telling somebody else, hoping that they don't tell me, because you just need to get that out to that person. Come to me, because if you fucking up, I'm gonna come to you and say, bro, nigga, you fucking up. Stop that shit. All right? I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, this is such and such. Chill. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna go to A1 and be like, yo, A1, we need to tell Taj this and this and this and this and this, right? So the thing about it is that even if I did go to A1 and say, A1, Taj this and this and this and this, eventually I'm gonna be talking to Taj, and I'm gonna be Taj, such and such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? I won't need A1 to have to come to you and tell you. Eventually I'm gonna tell you myself, right?
But what if the person's scared of you?
What?
What if the person's scared of you?
Scared of who? I'm sorry.
You.
I don't understand the question.
I'm so glad.
Like, what if the reason the person won't come to you and tell you to your face is because they're worried about what you would do?
It sounds like man shit, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Not even.
No, not even. This is far from men shit. There's at least 3 women in here right now who I go keep it 1,000.
Okay,
this ain't men shit. This some Lou a part of this shit too.
No, I mean the structure in the way that it is being handled, because a man can come to another man and be like, "Hey, bro, you fucking up. Like, relax." You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and not saying anybody in particular, and especially nobody on. The only person I really know on here is Lou. Me and Lou will be 100. We'll be 1,000 with each other and laugh it off and be like, "All right, I got you," and keep it pressing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that issue. In some of my circles, I'm very blunt. I have friends I can't be blunt with. If I say it to them, they gonna take it away, and they go, "Oh, why you had to say it like that? You hurt my feelings." Bitch, I'm telling you, you was wilding out. Relax. I'm telling you, you was going too far. Calm down. And what's up?
Lou, I ain't taking that away. But I'm telling you, there's motherfuckers afraid of Lou and won't say what they need to say to her face because they worried about what the fuck she will do. All right.
Oh, I know.
That's what I'm talking
and I'm
about.
right behind her with it. But what I'm saying is, in some circles, in some friendship circles that women have, as blunt and as direct as some of us are, we have friends that we cannot be blunt and direct with. So like for me, I have a friend in particular that if I feel a certain way about something that she did, I have to take a couple of days to think about how I'm gonna approach her with it, because she's super sensitive. She'll get the flipping out and, oh my God, and why you say it like that? And I feel some kind of way, and I don't have time for that. So sometimes I might go to another mutual friend of ours and be like, I need you to talk to her because she was acting a damn fool. We handle it differently than y'all would, because y'all can take that from each other. Some of us can't take that from each other.
I got 50% you can connect that to.
I've dealt with that though. And here's how I dealt with that. Because, you know, we have friends and family of the opposite sex and all that kind of stuff, where people are sensitive to what you say. And at the end of the day, you are who you are, right? And if you gonna come out, if you have something on your chest and you let it out, and let's say you letting it out to somebody that you know is sensitive, honestly, that's who you are and that's how you do things. And that sensitive person, in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, is that they have to get it, because so you're sensitive and I should be concerned about your feelings, but me being concerned about your feelings, I'm gonna restrict what you should hear. That's not gonna help you. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you what I have to tell you. Your feelings are gonna get hurt. You are gonna cry. I won't necessarily care, because you need to hear it. And you can cry all you want. The only thing that I need to make sure that you do is take the content of what I said and take that into consideration. And if I do it once and you can't seem to take what I said into consideration later on, because I know sometimes I'm one of those people. People take time to process things. People need time to process things. And you don't process what I told you, and you still later on come back with your same bullshit, then suffer your consequences. I have nothing to say to you after that.
Facts. Yo, Dada. You able to join in, or you chilling?
No, I'm joining. I'm still up.
So check it out. Let me try to read this to you word for word, because I got a feeling you might have missed the topic. Let me pull this up real quick. All right. How do you handle a person close to you telling you something someone said about you, but not telling you who it is?
I don't trust them.
Huh?
If somebody comes, I won't trust them.
Like, yo, I come to you and be like, yo, somebody was like, yo, this nigga be doing this and this motherfucker be doing that. You know what I'm saying? He treat his wife bad. Like, this motherfucker don't take care of his car. You know, this motherfucker got mad bills. They told, or whatever. I'm just gossip. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna tell you who said it. How you deal with that?
I'm gonna ask you what you told them. What was your response?
Right, you're gonna want to find out why they felt comfortable talking to me about it.
Why they feel comfortable? Yeah, comfortable to talk to you about me that way.
Yo, what's going on, man? You all right? You look a little tired, yo.
My nigga, I've been busting my ass, man.
You drinking?
I could do that.
I mean, I'm just talking about a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're doing our 95th episode. It's been 2 years. I mean, if you want to take a shot with us, just, you know, to celebrate.
Oh, yeah, let me do that. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. Look like you got on a Dave and Buster's t-shirt too, but that's what Lou said.
Dave and Buster's t-shirt.
Lou said you had on a Dave and Buster's t-shirt, and the tidy whities to match. But I'm not gonna tell you that she said it.
No, I won't. I'm never gonna tell you what it is. What's up, everybody? Else?
Oh, that's funny.
You know I'm an ass, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Geronimo, I got a question. After we take this shot, you want to jump into another music segment? You would just fuck with the next topic?
What we doing, tequila or rum?
Either way, whatever you want.
Dada, you doing whatever you want. Geronimo, it's whatever you want. You're the DJ.
Alright, I'm gonna play. I'll play a few songs and
Alright.
and then I'll keep it short.
Hey, by the way, we're running out of daybreak time from my end.
Daybreak.
You know, after the show's done, we continue till, you know, somewhere between 3 and 9 o'clock in the morning. The window of opportunity for that is closing. I won't be able to participate till 9 o'clock in the morning. Just giving a heads up. Your daughter, where you go to Mexico for the tequila?
I got my shit. I got my shit already.
Boy, let's take a shot.
Yo, I want to put y'all on real quick though. Anybody that is a fan of tequila, yo, Terramana.
Let me see the bottle.
Yeah, show that again. Hold on, let me make sure you're on big screen. Let me see that. Oh, wait, oh, there you go. Oh, I feel like I've tasted that before.
Is that from The Rock?
Yeah, that's the rock shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that before.
I heard that shit's real good.
That should change your life.
I don't know about change my life, but it was good. I've had it. I had it. I think a week and a half ago.
That other than the Plaza Azul, this shit right here should change your life.
That man said I look like a hangover in a bottle.
No.
Let me tell y'all, at the end of the day, as long as my goose is gray, Geronimo, cheers. Lou.
Alright.
Yeah, Lou, let's roll.
Cheers.
Who doing the thing? Who doing the thing?
Who doing this thing? Right.
Good.
Damn.
Before we get cut
out
off.
of this shit.
Hold on. Yeah, listen. We don't own the rights to any of this music. I don't know what's the other thing that he says, but we don't gain from this financially in any way, shape, or form. In other words, don't fuck with us, man. We're just having a good time. Let everything rock.
The music is for entertainment purposes only.
There you go.
Well, thank you.
Don't mind my business. Don't mind my business. Don't mind my business. My business is mine. Hey, don't mind my business. Don't mind my business. My business is mine. My business jumping up in front of me, winding up in front of me, walking up in front of me. That is my business. Walking up in front of me, jumping up in front of me, waving up in front of me. That is my business. If I ride down on the ground, winding on the next woman, don't come with your confusion, cause that is my business. Don't come with no attitude. If you find a whining mood, it's because I'm feeling good, and that is my business. So once you don't give me my pay, I don't care what people say. You could run your mouth all day. That is not my business. Don't mind 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 my business. Mind your funky business. Leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone. Them just a study people business, study people business, study people business. So, well, I don't care what people wanna say. Them will talk you any time of day. Hey, you do good, them talking you. You do bad, them talking you. Them never have nothing good to say. Them ask the most questions. Where you from? Where you going? Who are your mother? When last you been home? Mind your funky business. Mind your funky business. Leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone. Hey, mind your funky business.
leave me alone. Wait. Again.
We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. You better link me for a truck on the road. Hey. We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. Have one big bad stick truck on the road. Hey. You better link me for a truck on the road. Hey. On the road. On the road.
Somebody tell me, whoa, how many need of an answer? I can't take the pressure. Somebody save me, whoa, save me from myself now. Cause once it affect and liquor, I just feel I could do what I want, where I want, and just how I want it. All on top this speaker jumping, I see by this thing when I'm bumping, yeah. Boss man say I ain't working, wifey tell me I'm horny. I say any problems you want, check me in the morning. Cause right now I'm all enjoy my life, yeah. Don't come here to destroy my vibe, no. Right now I'm all enjoy my life,
play. Yeah man, yeah man, yeah man. Wrong the well man, we bang them. Non-stop bounce till our money. Raise your hands in the air when triple tape and play. We having a party.
My pressure bad, bad, bad. My pressure mad, mad, mad. My pressure sick, 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 sick. I catch in a glad, glad, glad. My pressure bad, bad, bad. My pressure mad, mad, mad. My pressure sick, 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 sick. I catch in a glad, glad, glad. Let me go. When me reach up on the highway, pressure boy. Carnival Monday and Tuesday, pressure boy. We fetting like Mupa Melee, pressure boy. On the road again, we getting into the mud in the vein and we chanting. Give me pressure, take the pressure. 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 Glad the way the people coming. Pressure boy. Sexy girls them can't stop whining. Pressure boy. Crystal and we can't stop drinking. Pressure boy. When regulars passing them in the mass, one pull up the glass and they chanting. Give me pressure, take the pressure. 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 Welcome to the pressure zone and we body tight. Nobody ever going home, pressure day or night. Take a shot of the bounty, come and do that fast. Drink your rum responsibly, don't put too much in your glass. We chanting, give me pressure, take the pressure. 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 We jumping up like we don't care. Pressure boy. We drinking until the road clear. Pressure boy. See people vetting everywhere. Pressure boy. Our time of year carnival is here. People have no care and the road is. Give me pressure, take the pressure. 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 More rum, what the man? More rum. What we drinking More rum. What they want? More rum. What they drinking? More rum. What they want? More rum. What we drinking? More rum. What they want? Sing your them. My pressure bad, bad, bad. My pressure mad, mad, mad. My pressure sick, 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 sick. I catching a glad, glad, glad. My pressure bad, bad, bad. My pressure mad, mad, mad. My pressure sick, 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 sick. I catching a glad, glad, glad. Give me the pressure, take the pressure. 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 Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I know that's not normally how I bring back in the show, but I've been having a little different.
Wait, what, Geronimo? What just happened?
I know. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know I normally don't bring the show in like that, but I'm having a little difficulty here on my side, so I had to cut it short.
No problem.
Now we're back.
Hell yeah, motherfucking Geronimo. I don't matter if you did that. You did your thing while you was there, though. You've been my carnival, so I appreciate the fuck out of it. What y'all say? Y'all want to wrap this up? Let's get off YouTube and then continue?
Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, wrap it up and have fun on the 2-year anniversary.
Hell yeah. Mr. Wasteland, anything that you want to say before we wrap it up?
Yeah, let me get my camera straight. Once again, you know, it's been 2 years strong. Just want to say thank you for everybody showing love, current and past. And no, definitely can't do this without you guys. So just want to say thank you for showing love. Please be careful out there. You know, the holiday seasons is coming, 4th of July. Make sure you just, you know, spend time with those who you care about, because we don't know how long we are here. So, and you got
Sergeant.
He's munching his face on local food right now, so he preoccupied. But I just want to show everybody love.
No doubt, no doubt. He said local food.
Okay.
Man, you ready? I see the heat off your fingers.
Huh?
You over here blowing on your fingers like those shits is hot from you writing.
I just painted. No, I'm getting myself prepared for the weekend again. I just want to say shout out to everyone that's been here since day one, because we've been here for 2 motherfucking years. Shout out to y'all, because y'all the shit. I definitely want to say, yo, if you don't want kids, don't fuck with somebody who got kids, okay? Point, period, blank, period. The whole ghetto shit, right? And also, if people are talking about you, I choose violence every time, honestly. But don't take that from me, because I have the energy and the pressure to provide behind it. But seriously, like, fuck people, live your best life, do what you do. It really doesn't matter what other people think, because your true people will hold it down. They will let you know, and you act accordingly, even if you act a goddamn fool. Like Kel said, check your motherfucking circle. And then that's really about it. Like I said, honestly, shout out to everybody that's been here for the past 2 years. We're going to plan something. I know we're going to plan something in the future to celebrate. And shit's real out here. Be safe. Gosh.
Facts.
Oh, Geronimo.
Geronimo.
Yeah.
Geronimo.
Once again, man, 2 years we've been doing this, and we still here.
You sound super low.
Sorry. I was saying the topics are super interesting every Thursday night. It's 2 years. We went, you know, from the station to the junction to doing it the way that we do it, and you know, everybody that rock with us from the beginning till now, to the ones that just joined, you know, this is a great platform, great place to be. I did find a lot of people quiet tonight, but you know,
on the usual, we have good conversations. So feel free if you would like to talk about something that maybe we don't talk about, share it with us. We'll discuss it and we could probably have it on here. Don't hesitate. This is a no judgment zone. And it's all about having fun and a difference of opinion. We all respect everyone in here. So, with that being said, I love the hell out of you guys, and we'll do it again. Take it up next Thursday, and I'll be better prepared for y'all. I'm having a little difficulty tonight, but we'll be good next week.
Nah, hey, number one, you good. You had difficulties towards the end. There's shit that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Number two, I want to give love to y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? A1, Lou, Geronimo. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we've all been sticking through this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? That shit is dope. For everybody who continues to rock with us on the regular, whether you participate, just being there, I humbly appreciate it. We've been sitting on the ceiling for 2 years. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if y'all impressed yet, but I'm gonna tell you. Anybody can piss on the floor. If you want to impress us, you still got to shit on the ceiling. One love, YouTubers.